Hi, my name is Madeline. I am 9 years old and I am in the 3rd grade.
Hello, my name is Kayla. I am born on 11th March 2003. I am 10 years old currently and in primary 4. I am in Catholic High School. Hi everyone, my name is Kochen Kai Oscar. I am 11 plus this year. I'm going to be 12 in October. I study in Kranji Primary School and I'm in class 6A1.
Hi, I'm Malvika Ramel and I'm 12 years old. I am grade 7 and I study in Yuva Bharati International School.
Hi, I'm Akash Raman. I study in Yuva Bharati International School. I study in 6th standard. I'm 11.
I'm Alfie. I go to the Canadian International School at Lakeside. I'm in 4th grade and I'm turning 10 this July.
Hi, my name is Sophie. I'm 11 years old and I'm in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Micah. I'm 11 years old. I'm a 5th grader and I'm going to be a 6th grader in 3 more months. I go to International Community School.
One of my favorite books is The Jungle Book. Yes, I am purposely covering over the picture. I like The Jungle Book because it has a good story and has a few different morals in it. Such as like not running away from your village and don't abandon someone. I also like The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer.
The Tale of Despereaux. It was written by Kate DeCamillo, who also wrote Because of Winn-Dixie.
The Tale of Despereaux by Kate DeCamillo and Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Paterson.
My favorite books are The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, which I did not bring, and Reader Digest. I like The Hobbit because it is exciting and humorous, and it's about imaginary creatures, and I like imaginary creatures. And about Reader Digest, I think Reader Digest is a good book to read, as it is you cannot predict the ending, and sometimes it have a very sudden twist that you would not have expected.
My absolute favorite book is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I read it when I was in 4th grade.
You brought your favorite book with you?
Yep, it's Harry Potter. I have all 7 books. I'm a fan of Harry Potter and it gives me all I want, fantasy and more fantasy. I like the adventures and I like to imagine that I was Harry. I really love the book.
My favorite book would be Robinson Crusoe. The story is very nice.
This is the first one, Island of the Shadows. I like it because, they're animals that communicate with each other and they have these kind of territory wars.
I like fantasy books and fairy tale books that are mixed up.
I like fantasy.
I like fantasy, I like magic, I like adventures. Right now I am reading The Marvelous Land of Oz by Frank Baum.
Return of the King.
The last one.
Yeah, the last one.
I read The Count of Monte Cristo a few days back.
Okay.
It's very fun, but the language is a little hard to understand. But the book is good.
I'm reading Flipped by Wendelin Van Dranen. I watched the movie and I thought it was really cool, so then I started reading this book, and it seems to be also cool as the movie.
I'm reading book 1 of a new series by Ian Colfer. It's called Warp, and it's about time travel.
Oof, that's hard. I've read so many in the past week.
Okay, so there's Warriors, Sunset, Wonderstruck, Born to Run, Wilderness, Butterfly Lion. I'm starting to read Treasure Island. Starting to read Gulliver's Travels. I'm starting to read Flint Heart. I'm starting to read Fourth Apprentice of Warriors, and tons more.
I'll be Sherlock Holmes from The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. He's a very smart and intelligent man, and he is very good at solving cases.
I would be Myra Silvertongue in The Golden Compass, because she seems to be really brave and really wise, and she's very smart, and she can save people, and yeah, she's very adventurous.
Legolas. I'll be Legolas. Because he is very handsome and he knows how to shoot arrows very well. He's a very good archer and he's cool.
I think it would be cool to be Legolas, because they're all agile and stuff.
Harry. I really like to be him and face all these adventures rather than this normal boring life. No, I'd like to be Harry and be the adventurous guy.
One of the Hardy Boys. They always kept getting into trouble, solving mysteries.
I think it's important because if there were no books, I think it would just be a life full of boredom. I'd like to see what it would be like to be one of those characters.
You could pretend to be one of those characters. You could pretend to be in the same situation they were in.
Because reading allows you to open your imagination and creativity.
Because it gives me imagination and a huge vocabulary of words for me to know, for me to use when I grow older.
Reading improves your vocabulary, and it keeps you thinking.
Reading can enhance our knowledge and also we can learn more things about like other facts in the world and know famous people around the world.
Whenever you're lonely or when you need friends, books are the only thing that help you. Reading in a book is like everything. It's very important to me, and of course gives me knowledge, but it's like a best friend to me, books.
Because sometimes when I don't feel like getting up and traveling physically, if I read something about a faraway place, it kind of takes me there.
Because it's the only thing I do, read. Oh, except when I'm with my friends. I like reading because it allows me to travel into a different dimension, allows me to travel into the story, and it allows me to just imagine the picture in my head. Since I got my library card in December, I've been getting a lot of books, and my mom has 2 off my card. For the library, I don't buy books much, except when it's a sale or when the books are cheap. And I already made friends with the librarians. And it's because I go there almost every day when I was young, so I know about the people who go there, and I'm very familiar with the layout, and the books are very easy to find there. They go by author or genre.
Public libraries are quite clean and spacious. They also have aircon, which is very good.
They have a lot of books, so you won't find yourself taking the same book again and again. There's a wide variety of books, so that's why I like the libraries here.
They have a large collection of books. It's fun.
The collections are really big and they give me a lot of variety to choose from, and I think that's cool. I don't really understand these kind of codes, so it's harder for me to find books in these libraries than in other ones.
I really like them because they have movies and audiobooks as well. I thought it would just have books, plain old books. No, it has fun books, it has audiobooks, it has movies, it has everything you can do in your home at one place.
Well, life would be very boring and interesting and can't.
Miserable. I'll be very miserable, lonely.
It would be boring, very lonely.
It would be boring and plain because everyone would be exactly the same.
Totally not cool. Not fun, especially because like some books have been retold a lot, and if there were no books would be retold and no books would be there and no one would even know what it is, and I bet they wouldn't even have paper. Because if there was paper, people could just write down stuff and make it a book.
I'll die. I'll be miserable because right now books are the only important thing to me. So.
And when you have books and you imagine, you can be the person you are. You can be the person you want to be because you can imagine who you want to be.
I would rather sit in a cupboard for the rest of my life only eating a sandwich rather than having a life without books. Or the world's most terrible thing you can imagine. That's how much I love books.